Okay. Charles, listen carefully, okay? Okay. Find the total surface area of a cube. Cube means all side length are same. So if you want to find the surface area, there's a formula for it. If you have a one side length as a S has a side length of a cube, then surface area formula will be 6S square. S square means one of the face. So the area of this one, and you have a 6 same area of the face, so 6S square. So total surface area will be 6 times one side length is given as a 4 square root 3. So 4 square root 3 to the square, then 6 times 4, you have to square 4 also, and square root 3 square will be 4 square as a 16, square root 9. Square root 9 is the same as a 16 times 3. So it will be 6 times 16 times 3. You will get 288. Don't forget the unit, meter square area. And then what if they ask what is the volume for the cube? Each side length is a S cube because of S times S times S. So for this one, since the side length is 4 square root 3, cube means 4 square root 3 times 4 square root 3 times 4 square root 3. So 4 times 4 times 4 makes a 64. And square root 3 times square root 3 times square root 3 will be square root 27. But this one will be same as 9 times 3. Inside square number will come out as a square root 9 is the same as a 3. So you can say 64 times by 3 square root 3. And 64 times 3 will make 192 square root 3 and meter cube. So the volume for the cube with the side length 4 square root 3 will be 192 square root 3. And then for composite figure, which you can see the big rectangular prism with the side length of 4 and 5 and 6. But inside, there's another rectangular prism hole in it, which is a length of 3 here, with a 4 here, and height is the same as a 6. It is so tricky about the surface area because since it has a hole in it, to find the total surface area, it will be outside big prism surface area, lateral surface area for the big prism. Not only that, the small one inside hole shape, that is also the surface area of the whole prism. So you have to add the small inside. I would say inside. Inside lateral surface area plus 2 base area. But remember this base, when you look at the base from the top view, it will look like this. And then the outsider with the 5 millimeter, I would say 5 millimeter here and 4 millimeter here at outside one, but inside one to the 5 millimeter one will be 4 millimeter, and then 3 millimeter inside. So you have to find the area here at outside, the around the hole kind of shapes. That's two of those things. That's what you have to find. Okay, so do you know what is the letter surface area formula for? I'm going to use different colors so that way you can see. Letter surface area formula will be perimeter of the base times the height. So I would say perimeter of the base times height for the big prism plus perimeter of the base times the height for the small inside prism plus 2 area of the top view base. Then perimeter of the big one will be 2 times over 4 plus 2 times over 5. That's a perimeter times the height, 6, plus 2 times over 4 plus 2 times over 3. Those are perimeter of the inside one times the height, plus 2 times of the outsider area will be 5 times 4 minus inside 3 times 4. That's it. So it will be inside parenthesis 18 times 6 plus it will be 14 times 6 plus 2 times of 8 will give you 108 plus 84 plus 16. So it will give you 208 millimeter square. That's a total surface area. So you have to be careful. It's a little tricky. And then if they ask about the volume of the shape, will be the big outside volume minus small hole volume. I would say inside volume. Prism volume will be big B times the height. I will just write it here. Big B times the height, the base area times height. So base area will be 4 times 5 and height 6. Minus inside one 4 times 3 times 6. So we'll give you 120 minus 72. So it will give you 48 cubic centimeter. Don't forget the unit whenever you find the area or volume. That by looking at the unit, you can tell what you are trying to find. So you should not forget the unit. And then the total surface area of the cylinder below is 884 pi square centimeter given. And they're asking find the radius and height of the cylinder. Radius given as a 2x plus 1, that's a radius. Height is given as a 4x minus 3, that's a height. And we know that total surface area of the cylinder formula will be originally as a prism, it's a perimeter of the base times the height plus 2 big B area of the base. But perimeter of the base will be the circumference for the cylinder. Circumference of circle for the cylinder. So 2 pi r is a perimeter, circumference of the base times height plus twice of the area of the base, which is pi r square. And I will plug it in 2 pi radius as a 2x plus 1, height as a 4x minus 3 plus 2 pi r as a 2x plus 1 to the square, 2 pi r squared, that gives you 884 pi square centimeter. Everything has a 2 pi as a common factor, so I will try to divide everything by 2 pi. Then this one will cancel out, and then we'll give you 2x plus 1, 4x minus 3, plus 2x plus 1 to the square equal to 442. And then you FOIL. Then 8x squared minus 6x plus 4x minus 3. Plus, if you square, this one is the same as 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 1, and you FOIL also. So 4x squared plus 2x plus 2x plus 1 equal to 442. And then combine like terms, 8x squared plus 4x squared will give you 12x squared. And then negative 6x plus 4x plus 2x plus 2x will give you 2x. So plus 2x. And then negative 3 plus 1 will give you minus 2. But on the other side, you have to subtract 442. So subtract 442 equal to 0. And then 12x squared plus 2x minus 444 equal to 0. Everything divisible by 2. So let's divide by 2. So 6x squared plus x minus 222 equal to 0. Let's say what factor can you have it to make when you add it together to be a 1, but when you multiply together to be 6 times negative 222? So I can get the value 6x squared plus 37x minus 36x minus 222 equal to 0, and then you grouping. The first two has a x as a common factor and 6x plus 37, and then second one has a 36 as a common factor, and then oh, no, wait. Sorry. 36, no. 6 as a common factor. 6x plus 37 equal to 0. So common factor again, 6x plus 37. 6x plus 37. So 6x plus 37 and x minus 6 equal to 0. So to be a 0, either 6x plus 37 to be a 0, then x will be negative 37 over 6. And then this x minus 6 to be a 0, x equal to 6. But try to plug it in each of this value to the h and r to see if it works for the height or radius. So negative 37 divided by 6. Put it into the 4x minus 3, and if I plug it in this value to the 4 times negative 37 over 6 minus 3, I will get negative 27 and 2/3, which cannot be proper for the height, so I cannot choose this one as an answer. So I have to choose x to be a 6. Then radius will be 2 times over 6 plus 1, which is a 13. centimeter. Then height will be 4 times 6 minus 3 equal to 21 centimeter. That's how you find. We have to find the value of x to find the height and radius.